First, let's take a look at the long-term trading. And unfortunately, it's not good news. The 5 trades that we had open at the end of last week all closed at the same time and all for big losses. Now, as you know, FAP Turbo has 2 different trading strategies, and they are independent of each other. I have heard through the grapevine and through our readers that the developers of FAP Turbo have said that you should not be trading the long-term trades. However, we are doing this experiment, so we will probably continue next week to see what happens with it, to give it the complete month trial. But I obviously would not recommend using the long-term strategy. Now let's take a look at the short-term trades for the week, and the news there is a lot better. The scalping strategy this week produced 14 trades, 12 of which were winners, for a total profit of 51 pips. Once again, the scalping trading has performed very, very well. And I'm extremely encouraged with what's happening with the scalping trading. So let's take a look at a summary of what's happened this week and what's happened so far with our FAP Turbo demo account. So in our long-term trading, we had the 5 trades close, and it didn't open up any new trades this week. Again, so we've lost 17 pips for the week, and overall we're down 932 pips. And once again, I just want to emphasize that the developers of FAP Turbo have let people know not to use the long-term trading at this time. They'll be looking at it and trying to improve it, but for the near future, we're not going to be recommending the long-term strategy. And for our scalping results this week, we had 14 trades, 12 of them were winners, for a total increase of 51 pips, and overall we up 121 pips. And again, the scalping strategy seems to be working extremely well. I need to address the issue of the virtual hosting site that several of you have purchased, including myself. I purchased it right after I purchased the FAP Turbo, and I have yet to be able to set up my hosting there with them. They have sent me setup instructions, but they aren't working, and they haven't replied to my emails yet on how to fix the situation. I do know there are several of you that are still waiting to hear from them about your hosting. It's important to remember that the hosting is completely separate from the FAP Turbo robot, that they don't go hand in hand. Obviously, you don't need to have it. I do recommend that you have a hosting site, and I'm still hopeful that they can come through and provide us with hosting. They've just been overwhelmed, and they've been taking on extra people and putting on extra computers. So I do sympathize with them, but I'm hoping they can get that straightened out soon. But again, they are completely separate from the actual robot, and the results that we're getting obviously have nothing to do with having a hosting site. I want to thank you for listening to the weekly update, and I will have another one for you at the end of next week.